Past and present teams. A staple of the FIFA and FC community, combining the biggest legends in the history of a club or country to create a super team that fans can only dream of seeing in the flesh. However, on this channel, we do it a little bit different. This is a past and present like you've never seen it before.
It just got interesting.
Welcome to the first forgotten past and present. This is where I build a squad with players that you would never see on any other YouTuber's past and present. And that is because the squad is full of players that are very easily forgotten, or maybe you didn't even know played for the club. Now, obviously, as you can see, I am starting off with Liverpool, as that is the team I support. However, please feel free to let me know in the comments down below any teams that you want to see me do this with. Of course, as well, just before we jump into it, if you guys are new around here and you like what you see, please feel free to leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel as well. And without any further ado then, let's jump into the forgotten past and present.
Okay, let's go.
Here we are then in the Liverpool past and present. Now, before we jump onto the bench, obviously this is going to be a little bit different, right? This is going to be probably easily the worst past and present team that you've ever seen. And that is simply because I'm not trying to make a team with the best Liverpool players in the club's history. You can see that on any other YouTuber's channel. To be fair, you can see it on mine later in the year as well. I do one every single year. But this is a forgotten past and present. This is full of players that hopefully some of you watching this will forget actually played for Liverpool throughout their career. Or maybe there's one or two that you didn't even know. Because there are actually some players in this team that I didn't even know played for Liverpool, and I support the club. So, before we jump into the main starting 11, obviously we're going to start the bench and the reserves, or as I like to call them, the honourable mentions. So, starting us off, Andy Carroll.
Okay, so that's how it's going to be.
We signed him in the January transfer window on deadline day for 35 million Great British pounds. To put that in perspective, that is 12 million pounds more than we paid for Luis Suarez. Throughout his career, he played 58 times and scored 11 goals. That is money well spent. And speaking of which, he's obviously in the squad, but he's extinct on the market. I literally can't get him. So obviously he's going to have to go, and we're going to replace him with Taiwo Awoniyi. Unfortunately, I could not get the Moments Mastery version, which is why he's on the bench. I actually thought Awoniyi came through the Liverpool Academy, but apparently he didn't. We actually signed him for 400k and then immediately loaned him out for the next 6 seasons in a row, and he never actually made a senior appearance for Liverpool. A man who did make a senior appearance, Iago Aspas. A man who typified the Brendan Rodgers era of Liverpool because he was woefully disappointing. He was at Liverpool for 1 year, and he was a backup to that front four of Coutinho, Suarez, Sturridge and Sterling, so obviously didn't get much game time. In his brief spell at Liverpool though, he did manage to make 15 appearances, score 1 singular goal and take the worst corner I have ever seen in my life.
Jesus Christ.
Ryan Kent. Now, he did come through the Liverpool Academy and he only actually made 1 senior appearance for the club. Obviously, he's not very well known for his time at Liverpool, but he is very well known for his time on FIFA, purely because of that road to the final card in FIFA 20, which caused many people to buy new controllers. Xherdan Shaqiri. Now, this is more of a well-known Liverpool player, obviously. However, it is one that I feel like people tend to forget more than most. He actually ended up making 63 appearances for Liverpool, but only scored 8 goals. However, 2 of those goals were scored as a substitute against Man United when we beat them 3-1, so he'll always be a legend for that. Farah Williams, the first hero in the club. Now, obviously, as you can see by the dynamic image, she's an Everton hero. Oh! She actually joined Liverpool after spending 8 years at Everton. Nat Phillips, a Liverpool cult hero. If you know, you know. He is actually technically still at Liverpool. He's only on loan at Derby, which means actually he's the only player who is present in this past and present, but it counts. Forced into the first team during the injury crisis of the 2020-21 season and absolutely bossed it. Multiple Man of the Match awards. He was named as Liverpool's Player of the Month for March, and perhaps his biggest achievement of all, Cruyff turning 2 AC Milan players in the San Siro. If you are a Liverpool fan, then you know that this man will absolutely two-foot his nan for a clean sheet, and that is passion you can't buy. Next up, we've got Simon Mignolet. Now, this is another player that's actually well known for playing for Liverpool, but he's another one that people just forget. Considering he made over 200 appearances for the club and was Liverpool's #1 goalie for 6 years, you would have thought he'd be remembered more. But in his defence, he was then replaced by a man who went on to become the best goalkeeper in the world, and people just kind of forgot he existed. Now, Galaxy, I never actually realised played for Liverpool until very, very recently. When I say he played for Liverpool, he was there for 5 seasons, but he never actually made a senior appearance. But it counts, you know, it counts. Welcome to the past and present. Oshiwala played for the Liverpool women's team as well for 1 season. Danny Ings, believe it or not, was at Liverpool for 3 seasons. And in those 3 seasons, he only managed to make 25 appearances because of repeated injury problems. When he got back to full fitness, we sent him out on loan to give him some game time, and he actually ended up making more appearances in that 1 year than he did for 4 years at Liverpool. However, that is the bench and the reserves, and we move into the starting 11. Now, we're starting off a little bit weak, because if you know Liverpool, if you're older than, I'm going to say 10, you know who this man is, or you should. Pepe Reina is in goal. Now, this is the Liverpool keeper that I grew up watching, and to be honest, obviously I hadn't forgotten about him. But to be honest, I forgot he was still playing football, and that is why he's in this team. However, what he does do is provide a perfect link to our left back, because that left back we're going for Alberto Moreno. Again, it's weak, and again I apologise, but I did want some chemistry in this team. Again, played over 120 games for Liverpool, which I admit defeats the whole point of a forgotten past and present. However, if you're not a Liverpool fan, I'm pretty sure you forgot this guy existed.
I mean, that's true.
At centre-back, we have a man that I wish I could forget played for Liverpool. Kabak. One of the worst panic buys in the history of the Premier League. Again, he was brought in as a panic during the injury crisis, and he only cost Liverpool £1 million. But we were still somehow robbed. Next to him, though, we do have an absolute Liverpool icon, to be honest, Emre Can. And again, it's another tenuous link, but I feel like because of how good the Klopp team was, winning the Premier League and the Champions League, people forget how good Emre Can was for Liverpool. At right back, we got another man from the Liverpool Academy. It is Nico Williams. Got called up to the first team when Trent got injured. However, only made 33 appearances because, of course, he was competing with one of the best right backs in the world. So, unfortunately, he didn't get much game time for Liverpool, but it is good to see him at Nottingham Forest absolutely tearing it up. Moving into the CDM, I'm just going to put him in because this one speaks for himself.
And I don't care what you say, he is the GOAT, right? Facts.
The club paid £4.5 million on a loan fee for the bloke to play 13 minutes of football in a Liverpool shirt. At left mid, we have Brendan Rodgers' first ever signing when he was manager of Liverpool. And you can tell, because it's Fabio Borini. Again, a Liverpool player that I have tried to remove from my memory. He played 38 times, he scored 3 goals, and he was part of the worst front 3 I have ever witnessed in my life. Just look at these statistics.
Depression, kids.
Moving across to right mid, completing the Welsh right-hand side, we have got an inform. Didn't get many of those playing for Liverpool, but we do have Harry Wilson. Again, he did come through the Liverpool Academy, but he was never really given any first-team football, to be honest. Just like Awoniyi, he was instead sent out on 6 different loan moves before eventually joining Fulham, where he's absolutely cooking right now. Moving into the front 3, and in particular the cam. Now, this is another player I genuinely didn't know played for Liverpool. Jari Litmanen.
Sorry, what?
The manager at the time, Gerard Houllier, described him as being one of the most exciting signings the club had made. Be honest, did you know he played for Liverpool? Because I didn't, and I've supported the club all my life. From one hero to another, because at right striker, it's Fernando Morientes. He only played for Liverpool for 1 year, however, it was the year that Liverpool won the Champions League in 2005. However, he wasn't involved in the squad for the final because he did get injured. He actually ended up making 61 appearances in 1 year, which is crazy. However, he only scored 12 goals, which is probably why we immediately shipped him off to Valencia. And completing this team, we have yet another inform, Dominic Solanke. After winning the Under-20 World Cup in 2017, Liverpool signed a Chelsea youngster by the name of Dominic Solanke. And after winning the World Cup, my hopes were pretty high. But then he went on to score 1 goal in 27 appearances. He is definitely a player you forgot played for Liverpool. This is my forgotten past and present for Liverpool FC. What an absolute shambles of a team. But that's exactly how we do it on this channel. Let me set up some custom tactics and give me any sort of chance, and we'll jump into a game. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I don't really know what the objective is for this, to be honest. I don't know what I want to achieve from this. If we could win, that'd be good. Maybe I'll just keep playing until we win. But I could honestly be here for ages. We're against Simon's finest. I mean, we could be here for hours. Not a great team, but it's much better than mine. Come on, the Liverpool past and present. Barini. Fabio Barini. Fabio Barini. Like he never did for Liverpool. Oh, nearly. Yeah, that's to be expected, to be fair. So his first attack on goal, he scores.
That went well.
The defence isn't great. The whole team's not great, but that's not the point. Harry Wilson. Littmanen. Play him. It's Big Dom. Has to battle off 2 players. That's not fair. It's cheating. What a block from Emre Can.
Yoink!
And again. Here we go. Send him. It's Morientes, surely. Hold him off, Morientes, and bury it. It's 1-1. It's 1-1. Fernando Morientes. You've never seen him score in a Liverpool past and present before. I can almost guarantee it. Oh, thank God. Thank God it's half-time because my left-back was on the halfway line. 1-1 at half-time, but we have been absolutely all over this team. I didn't think I would, but I am going to make some subs. Aspas is coming on. Ryan Kent on the left. Do you know what? I'm bringing on Farrah Williams at DM as well. It was like I'm cheating a little bit, but still counts, still part of the team. Morientes. Wilson is off. Wilson is off. That referee!
It could have been killed.
Do you know what, actually? Bringing Farrah Williams on was a great idea. 96 free kick accuracy. If you didn't know, the best free kick taker of all the women on the game. And let me demonstrate it now. Oh my God, I actually nearly did. Dinked it over Farrah Williams because she's 5'4". Oh, what a ball. Oh, you are joking me. You are joking me. He's had 2 shots, I'm pretty sure. Littmanen. Littmanen is honestly awful. Like, actually awful. Honestly, Littmanen hasn't done a single thing right this whole game. Through to Littmanen. Ball over the top. He's through. Iago Aspas, it's been saved! No! Thought Littmanen might actually have got an assist after dropping the biggest stinker I've ever seen. Oh no, not 3. So undeserved. Was he offside? He was offside. Okay, that was so undeserved, man. So undeserved. If we had anyone other than Littmanen at cam, we would have won that game. Now, normally then, for challenge videos, if I lose, I do some sort of discard as a punishment. However, there's no one really of any value in this team, so I don't think there's any point discarding players. So, to be honest, I'm just going to end it there. This was the first forgotten past and present that we have put on the channel. As I said, there will be more coming out in the future, especially if this video does well. Because of that then, please feel free to leave below any teams you want to see me do in the future, and I will try and get them done. But for this video, I'm going to end it there. So if you guys have enjoyed, please feel free to leave a like down below. If you're new around here, please feel free to subscribe, turn on those notifications to get notified when future videos come live, and I will see you all in my next video. See ya!